sad news that Linda Nolan has died aged 65. What can you tell us about Linda Nolan?
Yeah, look, we've had confirmation through from her agent within the last few minutes that sadly she has died. She'd been quite open, actually, in the last couple of years, speaking about the fact that she'd been diagnosed with incurable cancer and the battle that she'd gone through in terms of getting treatment and sort of dealing and facing up with the diagnosis that she'd had. But look, she was an extraordinary artist, a brilliant singer, but also this wonderful, warm personality as well. The Nolan sisters, I think, some of the time sort of get a bit of stick for sort of being this silly late 70s, early 80s act, but the level of popularity and success that they achieved was immense. They are still one of the world's biggest selling girl bands that has ever been, partly because they did so well in Japan when they were putting out songs like I'm in the Mood for Dancing. She not only was a brilliant singer alongside her sisters in those bands, producing some iconic records of that time, but she's also went on to have an extraordinary career on the stage, starring in numerous musicals and winning critical acclaim for her work on the stage, as well as the pop career that she had. But certainly in recent years, again, I think because there has been so much warmth for the Nolan sisters and affection for that time, and for them as characters, they've always been sort of entirely relatable as pop stars. Because of that warmth and affection that people have for the band, people were really sort of sad and upset to hear about Linda going through her cancer battles. But nevertheless, in speaking out, she did such a tremendous amount in terms of raising awareness, in terms of going to see your doctor, but also raising money for charitable foundations as well. She was extraordinary in terms of being so open and being so warm and sharing so much of herself, but as well just an extraordinary talent in terms of her singing abilities. Yeah. Sadly.
Indeed. And we do have a statement. I'll just read it out quickly from her agent, Dermot McNamara, who says, it's with profound sadness that we announce the passing of Linda Nolan, the celebrated Irish pop legend, television personality, Guinness World Record holding West End star, Sunday Times bestselling author and Daily Mirror columnist. As a member of the Nolans, one of the most successful girl groups of all time, Linda achieved global success, becoming the first Irish act to sell over 1 million records worldwide, touring the world and selling over 30 million records with hits such as Gotta Pull Myself Together, Attention to Me, and the disco classic In the Mood for Dancing. It's a very heartfelt tribute. It goes on to talk about dedicating her life to helping others, raising over £20 million for numerous charities, including Breast Cancer Now and the Irish Cancer Society. And they're saying that it was around 10:20 a.m. On the 15th of January that she passed away peacefully with siblings by her side.